welcome to the show. This is the Plumbing Sales Coach. We got a new look, we got gear, and we're doing giveaways. And of course, as always, we're talking about the business and the sales and the life of plumbing and everything that relates to it. In fact, a lot of times people say, what is your show really about? And I say, honestly, it's just about, life, like what life's about. And we take those principles and those practices and we apply it to the game of service plumbing. So if you're a service plumber out there, let us know where you're from, who you're with, what company you work for. If you don't do the plumbing industry, but you're in the industry of helping people and serving people, let us know where you're from and what you do. We are all welcome to come together. This is a show of positivity and no negativity. This is a place where we can learn and grow together. And this is CF. I'm CF. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. The Plumbing Sales Coach. This show is now sponsored officially by SkyBoss. They are the boss of service and software. They're a software service that you guys know about, a lot of you know about, and you can check them out. If you guys don't have software already, you should have software, and it's a great way to help your customers understand what they're getting and help your employees not only communicate that to the customer, but also back to, we joked about that earlier. I was going to do that, and I did it right before we haven't even gotten into this thing. We got this new little setup here. How do you guys like the new setup, man? How do you like all this? So anyways, yeah, they help you communicate all the way around with everyone inside the business. So that's a great thing. Brian McDermott says, Invisible Excavations, Plumbing and Drain, Cleveland, Ohio. Good to see you, brother. As always, so fresh, Mike says. Good to see you. Tom Shell. Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Good to see you. Tom's growing, got multiple locations out of Florida, just a killer in the game. Great new setup, Derek says. That's right, we got new shirts, we got new hats, we got tumblers, we got bumblers. That bumbler's not a thing. Terry says, live on the Fresh Show. I saw Terry earlier in the mastermind group. It was good to see you, brother, earlier. And Jeff says, I got the Sky Boss. Good to see you, Jeff Lane, as well. We'll be talking soon. I got your message. Neighborhood Plumber in the house. Good to see you. Always good to see the Neighborhood Plumbing Squad in the house. Love to see you guys. Love the blue. We're all the blue here at Absolute. We're all blue here at Absolute. I love that. I love the color blue. I'm a Dodger fan. Grew up in the LA area and just love blue. And I just always love blue. And I got blue eyes, so why not? But no, this is the new gear. How do you guys like the new gear? We got the tagline, always be serving, at the bottom down here. We got the producer covering that up. I'm just joking. We've got that down here. It's bad timing. King Rooter and Plumbing in the house. ARS, Rescue Rooter, Don Babin. And Randall Gilmore says the Gospel Story Art Project. Randall Gilmore is a pastor, not just by profession, but literally by heart. That's what he does. Cares for people, and he does the Gospel Story Art Project. It's an amazing project. You guys should check that out. Robert Avila says it's all about the swag. Juan Rendon, good to see you, brother. Wow, been a while. Home X out of Southern California. You guys been through a lot down there. Good to see you persevering, and always, he says, nice setup with the fires. The swag looks good. We're going to give some swag away tonight. How do you feel about that? We're going to give away some swag. In fact, maybe it might not be possible, but if somehow you could sneak back into the back area and snag me a hat. I don't even know how possible that is, but if somehow someone got a couple people here in the room with me, in the studio with me, I'm not alone, and see if we can sneak back there and grab a hat. We'll show everybody. He says, comment of the night, CF and Skyboss. The perfect combination. Thanks, Anthony. Good to see you. It's good to see you on the mastermind today, brother. Wow, what a privilege to see you on there. Love seeing that. Even though you're an Angels fan, I always give you a hard time about that. But yeah, that's how you get into the drawing. Comment of the night. Let's cover that really quick. Comment of the night. You get into the drawing. If you have a comment that adds value to the show, helps someone else, somehow makes a good point, maybe you ask a really good question. That could be the comment of the night. The comment of the night, 2 people every night on our show gets entered into a drawing. That drawing happens once a week. So it's not like some drawing that never happens, literally every week. So if you can either get in tonight or you can get in on Thursday night, which is our other show every week. So you only got 2 chances here each night. And what happens there is you get into the comment of the night, you get into the drawing of the $25 Visa gift card. We've had a couple winners here the last couple weeks. Every winner then gets entered into a $200 Visa gift card drawing that happens once a month. So you basically were giving $225 away to somebody that makes a comment that's valuable to the rest of the plumbing community. So you don't have to buy nothing, you don't have to do nothing here. I missed the mastermind, how to give that service over sales. Yeah, Jeff, we missed you in there as well. Matt Miller watching, good to see you, brother. Freshness, my boy Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham, one of my key advocates from the get-go. I mean, I really can't say enough about this dude. Really boosted and promoted me back when my show first started. Brandon, You got a hat coming. I just need to know which one you want, brother. The fronts both look the same. We went flat bill style in the first round. And the back of these things, you can either get the Always Be Serving or you can get that new fresh swag. Either way you want it. And we look. There's ladies in the trade too. For all you lady plumbers out there, we got hats and swag for you. Anybody in the trade. Look, guys, girls, whether you're a manager, you're still a technician, whether you're a CSR, whether you're office manager, we got swag for you. We got women V-neck shirts. We got men's normal shirts because I don't wear V-neck shirts, so we didn't get any guy V-neck shirts because that's how we do. Brandon says, fresh. Frankie says, so fresh. Matt Miller says, I could win Comment of the Night every night, but I like you guys too much. That's the lesson in humility there for everyone. Kent Bowl, good to see you. All right, tonight we're talking about what happens at 3:30 when we quit on our families. I know that's some people say, "Wow, that was a little bold of a statement." You guys might have seen the ad that went out, but the honesty is that you quit on your family a lot of times, and maybe it's not you, but we've all been there. We've all seen it. At a minimum, we've seen it happen in the trade where we go out at 3:30 and we give somebody poor service simply because it's 3:30, and we want to go home. And while you might think that you're doing what's best for your family and getting home to your family, you really quit on them. You really did, because eventually what happens is that adds up, that time. And we'll talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about what I mean by that and how to avoid doing that. But, I got to be honest with you, I just see it too much. Was that a challenge, Brandon says. Hey, look, Brandon, by the way, which hat do you want? You just got to let me know which hat you want. One's yours already. You get one, brother. One of the original members to what we're now going to be naming the Fresh Force. We've got some things coming out with that. I'm sure the marketing team that's watching right now is going, you're not supposed to mention that yet. Well, I did. Can I get a hat in Angel Red? You don't even want to know how I was going to answer that, Anthony. No, unfortunately, they don't make quality materials and reds. They don't go together. So we're a little bit locked in on that. Like a doctor giving up on a late surgery. The one with Fresh on the back, you got it, my man. Hey, you're going to have to send in your address to the plumbing sales coach, or just email it, info@theplumbingsalescoach with your physical address. Brandon, I'll get you that hat out there. You know it. It's coming, baby, to you. All right. Let's talk about this, because this is the reason why I got so passionate about what I do. I remember running a call. In fact, I was with a gentleman that a lot of you know. His name is Chris Kost, K-O-S-T. King of Service Talk is what I've nicknamed him. And he's had that nickname for a long time. Before that, he's had the Kost nickname forever. So I just kind of recoined it a little bit. But the guy is really good at customer service and that kind of thing. He also works for me. You guys have seen him. But he was on a call with me. And we went out, and the customer literally had a 15-year-old water heater. The pilot light went out for the second time. The first plumber that came out there relit it and said, well, maybe this will work this time. It's a 15-year-old heater. In no circumstances at all did I think that this heater had any life in it, other than the fact the guy got the pilot light to relight for a night. And then the next day, of course, she's out of hot water. And she calls us out. We come out there, and all she said was, I had another plumber out. They relit it and went right back out. And I said, oh, did this happen to be around 4 o'clock in the afternoon? She says, like, actually, it was yesterday at 4 o'clock. And I was like, wouldn't you know that? The guy just wanted to get home to his family. And here's the thing. I get wanting to get home to my family. I got 8 kids. I get that. Everybody wants to get home to their family. But you have a responsibility to the family, the home that you're in, to the people that you're serving. And the reality of it is that when you go home with a paycheck, when someone goes out into the field and earns an earnest wage, like an earnest wage, meaning they go out and they earn something that's honest and something they can sleep at night, and something that, look, for those that don't know my story, a lot of you do actually know my story. We joke, I'm a recovering con artist. Years ago, decades ago, I used to sell speakers on the street, and I accepted Christ a long time ago, about 15 years ago, and my whole life changed. And this is part of what we're talking about, being able to earn that living in a way that you can feel good about, and calling it in or mailing it in, if you will, or calling it quits on someone at 4 o'clock just because you want to get home, or just because you got reservations, or just because you got this thing you got to get to this one. I just don't understand how that's justifiable. I don't understand how don't run the call at all then. Like, just don't run the call at all. Just tell your boss, like, hey, man, just to be straight up with you, I'm going to mail it in. Because they're going to know, eventually they're going to get a hold of me and I'm going to be like, hey, that's mailing it in. And they're going to know, or they already know. And what the bigger issue here is that you know, and that's my point, you know what you're doing. Maybe you're okay with that. And if you are okay with that, I'm, go ahead and shut the show off now. This is not the show for you because I'm not okay with that. And I'm going to tell you right now, not a lot of the people that watch this show would be okay with that. It happened to my wife. You can't make this stuff up. It happened to my wife today. She rearranged her schedule. She's supposed to go to the gym at a certain time. And look, it is what it is. She goes to the gym at a certain time. We got 8 kids. There's not a lot of time in the day here. It's not like she's got a lot of finagle room in the day here. She's got to go to the gym at the time that she can go. And the HVAC guys, he forgets. He had other calls, whatever, who knows, probably something better. He probably booked 3 or 4 calls for himself and then something better came up and he just, whatever. Wanted to make sure that he was taken care of, wanted to make sure his family was taken care of. So he booked a bunch of calls and then took too many and then, okay, that's all right. You guys, and so my wife didn't go to the gym. A lot of you'd be like, well, big deal. Well, here's the big deal. We're paying for the service. This isn't an equal opportunity arrangement. This isn't an equal situation. This isn't like he's a human and I'm a human. We all wake up and put our pants on the same way, right? But my wallet's coming out of my pants and money's going into his. And so this isn't an equal opportunity situation. And when you go into a home, it's not an equal opportunity situation for you. You want to get back to your life just like they want to get back to their life, but they're paying you. So guess what? They get to get back to their life before you get to get back to your life. And what an ironic analogy that comes down to, because that's what it is. It's about who gets to get back to their life first. And if you pick you over the customer, I don't like how you phrase that because now you just made it sound like I'm being selfish because you are being selfish. And you did quit on them. And when you quit on them, you quit on yourself. And when you quit on yourself, you quit on your family. And you may not believe in this and you may not want to agree with this, but that will eat at you over time. It will eventually come back and get you. It will haunt you. I promise. I've lived it. Our weekend guys tend to do that. Yeah, I mean, look, you guys run an on-call. I'm not an on-call guy. Look, first of all, 2 a.m. customer doesn't want you to check their water pressure. They don't want you to go through the full diagnosis. They don't want you to service them. They just want to get their Band-Aid, whatever. So to me, better would be a calming voicemail that says, we'll get to you first thing in the morning. Maybe some sort of mess. Maybe they just have to go to a different company that is on call for that. I mean, that's just the reality. We used to be okay with that. But I'm gonna tell you, if you really check your records, the percentage of people that really need your service right now at 2 a.m. is far and few and in between. And I get you bigger companies like, yeah, but you don't understand. I get that. But here's the other thing too. When your guy goes out at 2 a.m., he's no good at 8 a.m. He's no good at noon. He's no good the next day. I mean, I would live as in the Navy long enough to know how much it sucked getting woke up in the middle of the night. Tanner says, I'd fire that guy real quick. Service over sales for sure. Absolutely, Kristen. 100%. It should bother you that you have no integrity or ethics or drive or passion and so on. It should eat at you. It should, and it will eventually if it doesn't now. And shame on you for doing that. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. You'd be better off just going and telling your boss, hey, look, I'm not going to run the call. I don't really care about you. I don't really care about this customer. I care more about my family right now. I'm going to go home. Let him take you off the clock. Let him stop paying you. Let him send you home. Let him decide if he's going to keep you. That's between you and him. And let someone else run that call or another company. Someone that will take care of the customer. We don't do on-call because guys are more fresh in the morning and do their job better during the day. I tend to agree with that. 100%. I just want to give a special shout out to Derek tonight. He literally, you have no idea what he went through to get those hats to you guys. You have no idea. Really do not. I'm not even sure I fully understand, and I saw it happen on the other side of the camera. It was nuts. I wish we had another camera in here to that would have been the show tonight. He did the wiggle worm in a twisty kind of way. It was weird. All right, this is Ray watching from Hunter's phone. Good to see you. Ray in the house. Raylene Stenson. A lot of you guys know she's a regular watcher. This is my niece, who also happens to be in sales, but she's in the industry of, furniture industry. Do more with the calls. Don't get overwhelmed with the calls. I love it, brother. Yeah, I mean, look, I say this all, you don't need more calls, you need to do more with the calls. You don't need better guys, you need to make the guys better, and you don't need better customers, you need to give the customers a better experience. Been saying this for a long time. I got an ebook out there that talks about this. In fact, type ebook into the comments right now. You'll get an ebook that literally talks about those 3 statements that I just said. That's what the ebook's all about. And it links you back to old shows, which is kind of cool, and answers. It doesn't just lead you on for more information. It literally answers the problems in different ways that honestly, you should just go check it out. Type ebook. You'll get a messenger from Facebook. Also, if you want to subscribe to the show, type subscribe into the comments. We got over 300 subscribers now. We got over 21,000 downloads now on the podcast, I think. It's pandemonium over here at the Plumbing Sales Coach. We're going crazy. I'd never in my wildest dreams would have thought, I mean, my parents told me nobody would want to listen to me when I got older. I don't know what, but no, in all seriousness, I really just appreciate all of you. I appreciate your passion. Brandon is an example of that. Your desire to get better, your desire to be more about the trade, your humility to jump on a show like this and be like, hey, look, maybe I've already got some of this stuff down and I could use some tweaks and peaks. Maybe I just need a constant reminder. Maybe I need a complete overhaul. You know what? It's good on you for taking the time to do this kind of a thing, because quite honestly, the world will offer you so many distractions. And distractions is the beginning of kill, steal, and destroy. So listen, I'm going to tell you right now, this is what you need to be doing. Getting around other like-minded people, getting in mastermind groups, getting in plumbing groups, not the plumbing groups that are out there, by the way. We need to start a plumbing group. We've talked about it. We really need to start one and make it. It needs to be a clean environment of building others up, helping others out, not shaming others, not downing others, none of that junk. What are we getting out of that? We feel better about ourselves or something? Do we need some sort of boost that we're not enough in our own? There's a totally different identity out there for you that you need to understand. You were intelligently designed with. But I'm telling you right now, guys, listen, this is the key, is service over sales. It always will be. That's what the ebook's about. That's what the show's about. So get subscribed. Everyone can use tweaks. Never stop learning. Jody Enright says, my boy Joey Cisneros, Joey, my man, fresh out and fresh. Hey, by the way, there's a new Smith's commercial out. I was out in Nevada last week, and Las Vegas. It was 142 degrees out at midnight. It was 212 during the day. It was boiling, literally, on my skin. And I heard a lot of Smith's commercials. It's a grocery store, and they said, what's fresher than fresh? They said that. Now, they don't say it like Joey. If they had watched this show, they would have hired Joey. I guarantee it. Oh, my gosh, never join a parenting group. Join a mom group, and all they do is shame. You never stop learning, Brandon says. And we have to spread the knowledge, he says. That's absolutely right. Let the people know it's okay to be passionate. It is okay to change the perception. Jeff Lane, you are so right. Kristen says, Jill says, and Jill is a plumbing pro out of Ontario, Canada. I love it, Canada. She says, Milwaukee runs a group and is nothing but bashing others' work. So frustrating. I never post for the fear of the roasting, LOL. That's funny. The set is fresh. For show. And oh my gosh, never join a parent. She says, truth. Look, what are we getting out of this stuff? We feel better about ourselves. Parenting hard. This game's hard. Business is hard. Treating customers with respect all the time. It's hard. I get it. It's simple, but it's hard at the same time. This plumbing business is simple, but it's hard at the same time. I get it. But at the same time, it's no excuse. We're not victims on here. This isn't a victim area. This isn't a place for victims. What we are is people who quite honestly understand the world's a hard place to live in. It's a hard place to navigate. It's a hard place to operate in. I mean, it's constantly changing, ever evolving, and never fair. It's not fair. It won't ever be fair. Stop acting. Set your expectations for the right thing. Understand that it's on you to get these things done. You got to go out there and take care of people. That's how you build a brand and a reputation that surpasses any amazing logo or any beautiful wrap you could ever dream of. Those things are important, but your reputation's never going to be able to get covered by that, and your reputation's always going to go out past that. So that's the thing that you can focus on right now, whether you got money in the bank to build the brand that you need or whether you just got the assets and time, meaning you got some calls and you got some time to go out there and run them calls and treat people the right way. And you treat everybody the same way, and everybody gets the same exact experience. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. When I go to a restaurant and they close at 9 and it's 8:30, I don't want them to think, why did you come here at 8:30 knowing only close at 9. I want to be like, well, why you close at 9 when you really want to close at 8:30? I mean, this could go both ways, but the winner, the tie goes to the person paying the check. And that's the reality. And so you are serving the customer. And honestly, you should live your life that way. It should be about others, serving others constantly and always, and never ever living any other kind of way, for any other kind of motive, for any other kind of reason, or whatever you can dream up in your mind of why this time it was okay to do it that way. The reality is it's up to you, okay? It's up to you to put on your pants, to get up and get your attitude correct, to get your mind right, and to get out there and do the job that you were supposed to do. And do more with the calls. Look, if you work for a company and they're throwing 6 calls on you a day, start converting tanklesses and let them figure that out. I don't know. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. That's why, these shirts we got. In fact, since you're out there, you want to grab a fresh shirt? We got another shirt. We got this shirt's popping and locking and dropping. We got this. We got a darker blue shirt. I got another shirt we'll bring. In fact, let's give away a shirt. Let's get away a shirt. Look, what's a good way for us to remember this together? Check this guys out. We got this shirt too. Fresh. We got this one, and then on the back right here, we got this. It says, always be closing. Oh, wait, no, always be serving. That's right, baby. Mr. Baldwin, you are wrong. All right, for those that watch Glengarry Glen Ross, you get that. She says the fresh shirt is awesome. The phrase always be serving will never be wrong. Amen, brother. That's absolutely right. In fact, that's a message straight from the scriptures. Which scriptures? From the scriptures of the Holy Bible. He says, what's up? Good to see you, my man Christopher Bell in the house, brother. And I know you asked for some training a long time ago. Back then, we only had it for owners. It wasn't priced correctly for technicians. We've got a new pricing structure now where technicians can get training. We've got training for you guys. It's daily, it's weekly, and it's monthly. It's all these packages all in one package, and we've got it priced down correctly for you. Just type Dominate if you're an owner, if you're a service manager, if you're a technician, if you're just a plumber out there trying to get better, whatever it is, type Dominate in the comments. We teach everything from how to make your technicians better, which is our level 1 training, becoming a service expert. We also teach the owners how to get better in building a service environment, and that is through our mastermind program. And then we also have a level 3 package where me and you work together one-on-one, and we figure this thing out. We figure out where you're trying to go, and we build the path, and we work on it together. Like me hammering nails. You're holding the nail, and I'm swinging the hammer, man. We're a team. Oh, wait. That's probably not the best analogy, but yeah, we're a team. So, but seriously, type Dominate in the comments, and we'll get you hooked up with that information. All right. Let's give away one of these shirts. Who are we giving a shirt away? Let's give away. I'm just going to say right now, Jill, I'm going to give you a shirt because you're one of the first female plumbers that has been so dedicated to watching the show. I really appreciate that, Jill. We're going to get you a shirt 100%. That's going to happen. So, Jill, if you could email into info@theplumbingsalescoach.com, we will get you a shirt. Really quick for my subscribers on my podcast, we'll have a little bit of fun. Shenanigans. We'll make the keyword shenanigans. Now, I know who's all watching the show tonight. Please don't cheat here. But if you listen to the podcast, shenanigans, email into info@theplumbingsalescoach.com, the word shenanigans, and we will get you a shirt. I'm only going to pick someone I don't recognize from the show. Yeah, you're amazing too, Jill. We're going to get you a shirt. Absolutely. We got women's shirts. We got that fresh shirt, normal style, and we got V-neck. This shirt, V-neck. So we got a shirt like this V-neck, Jill, and we got a normal, but they're female shirts, both female style. Fresh shirt. I need your size, and I need which model you want, or which model? Selling plumbing for too long. Style. What style you want? Yeah. info@theplumbingsalescoach.com. Shenanigans, by the way, for those listening on the podcast. All right, my man Joey in the house says congratulations. Chris says awesome, way to go, Jill. That shirt will look good in the ATL, my boy says. Chris trying to get that shirt. Love it. Yay, Jill. Matthew, or Ray. Congratulations, Jill. Robert says, hey, congratulations, Jill. All right, who else wants a shirt? Let's give one away to a guy. Joey, I'm taking you out of this equation because you already know you're getting something. My boy, this dude's taking care of me. Joey has probably bought me more jerseys than professional sports players get assigned to them in at least a season. So That's a dude right here. I mean, right here. All right, so I will when I get my phone tonight. Jill, Ed says, yeah. Look, hey guys, look, we're gonna give this thing away. Who we doing? Where we doing? Where we going? Where we going with this giveaway? Which one we doing? We'll let them pick which one they want. All right, let's go with. Oh, help me out. Can you just flash up a comment that you really like tonight? That's what we'll do. Just give me a comment we really like tonight. I want to give a shout out to Randall Gilmore. Has been really sharing the show a lot. He's also decided to help with the Bible study for you guys. That anybody that's interested, we'll get more information out to you guys. If that's of interest to you, we'll get you guys hooked up with him. Another plumber is going to be a part of that as well. And so I just talked to him today, and we're getting all that connected. But excited about that. Excited about the serving. Always be serving. What we're doing here, what you guys are doing there. I say we. I got about 6-7 employees now. We're a small team, but we're a small army looking to go out and serve the world in the name of plumbing. Tyler Caucus says, "What? It's good to see you, sir. Is it Elliot again? Is it Elliot again? It's a blessing." He says, "Go, Elliot. Make good comment choices." Let's go. Flash it up there. What you got? Shirt's going to what's going on? Wait, what's it say? What's going on, hardworking people out there? Who's that for? Jeff Lane. Jeff, my boy out of Denver, Colorado. Yeah, you just want a shirt. I forgot what we said. He actually, I think he threatened me through Facebook Messenger and said, dude, I'm getting a shirt. I'm coming out there or something like that. And picture of a gun. Anyways, not really. Not really. Mark Zuckerberg's watching. He's going to shut us down. All right, let's get to the comments of the night. Let's get you guys into the comments of the night. Our God is an awesome God. Mike loved this song. Absolutely. It's a great song. Man, I'm loving this audience right now. All right, hey, let's talk about this really quick. Got comments of the night. We need to get you guys into the drawings. Let's do that. Let's go. What are we doing? Flash them up there. Pop it. He says, pop it. Don't lock it, baby. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Joey can be in these now. I only took him out of the... Right, okay. So make sure Joey's like, know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Sorry for the delay here. The podcast listeners are like, okay. There it is. Brandon Graham gets into the drawing. You never stop learning. You have to spread the knowledge and let people know it's okay. And he says, change the perception. Now, Brandon's been saying that for a while. Brandon's been hashtag change perception for quite a while. I remember him saying that easily a year ago. Fellow Coloradian, woo woo. She says, woo woo. Both of you guys out of Denver, actually. Both of you guys out of Denver. All right, and the last comment of the night that's getting into the $25 Visa gift card drawing for Thursday night is... Dun, 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 dun. What do we got? In fact, actually, let me pick one really quick. Folks are like, come on, guys. You got to be better at this. I saw one earlier. Where was it? Whatever. Oh, here we go. Jody Enright. Everyone can use tweaks. Never stop learning. Now, Jody always donates her spot. So we'll donate her spot. We'll get her spot into the drawing. And then if she wins, we'll allow her to donate that out probably to somebody of her choice. So congratulations, Jody. Congratulations, Brandon. You're both in the drawing for Thursday night. Comments of the night. For those that also want to know how to win extra stuff and get free stuff and I'll send you more stuff, that kind of a thing, all you got to do is hit my radar. That's pretty much it. By becoming a top fan, sharing the show, that kind of a thing. Neighborhood Plumbers in the house. That's a good example of hitting my radar. Ben Goheen, the owner there, shares out the show, constantly promoting the show, constantly promoting the Plumbing Sales Coach. And I love you for that. And I appreciate you because he wants to get the message out more than he wants to try to be the guy that gets all the money and all the customers and keep all the secrets to himself. And so that's a person that understands what this world's really about. And that is someone that I want to give stuff to. That's who I like. That's what I love. All right. Congratulations, everybody. Guys, listen. Oh, I can't say this enough. Before I say this, just one last time, remember, we do this show because we want to be the example. Owners, be the example to your employees. Employees, be the example to the customer. Customers, be the example to the person who's in your home who's trying to treat you right. Maybe they're having a bad day too. For everyone watching the show, love one another. It's that simple. It really is. And I wish more of us understand that. All right, guys, listen, as always, serve your communities and everything, not just plumbing. Have a great night.